Why the mustache? I'll tell you why the mustache. Because the mustache had to be set free. And that's why I founded Mustache Appreciation Week. So that I could liberate myself and my stash to do what I wanted, where I wanted.
How do you feel about mustaches in general?
They're the greatest.
They're the greatest?
You know, any man, you're not really a man until you can effectively grow a mustache.
Mustaches rule!
Why do you feel supportive of mustaches?
Because I feel that, you know, mustaches are sometimes the way to go. You walked right into it.
Oh! Dirty!
If you set your mustaches free, if all the men in the world with beards set their mustaches free, it would cause a mass uprising, probably a second baby boom. Just the mass appeal, especially of sketchy, small mustaches.
I was so, I don't know, kind of deeply moved and kind of called to a I don't know, greater movement from Mustache Appreciation Week. And I decided to keep it because I wanted to dabble in a mullet. And I don't know if you can pick it up with the camera, but the combination of the mustache and the mullet just kind of, I don't know, just blends so well. And the appreciation of the mustache has led me down different paths that I might not have traveled upon.
As I understand, you're running for president, for student body president.
Yeah.
As a presidential candidate, how do you feel about mustaches?
I think mustaches are great. Yeah, mustaches all the way.
You know, I always appreciate mustaches. It takes me about 6 days to grow a spotty mustache.
Yeah.
But I'm always in favor of them, and we'll do our best to promote mustache growing on this campus.
Okay.
I think it's a resource we have to tap into.
When you're talking about appreciation,
yeah,
the one thing that I really appreciate about mustaches is that little tickle, you know? When
you like
kiss
that?
someone with a mustache, just that little,
you like that?
Little oomph.
Why
not,
nice,
you know?
Nice, good. And visually, aesthetically?
They're aesthetically pleasing.
I loved the mustaches.
You love them?
I did. I especially loved how the outfits really, like, brought out the mustache. They really accentuated it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I really did.
Yeah, and do you find the mustache to be, you know, sexually appealing
on you?
In a man? Or, yeah, on me.
On you? Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How about on Tom Balsley?
For sure. It's hot.
I think the stash is something that's mildly attractive, also sexy at the same time.
Really?
It kind of just makes me want to jump any guy who has it.
It's a good day to have a mustache.
It is.
Ow!
I think it's pretty dirty, but I enjoy the event every year.
So there's not like a sexual urge that you have to
No,
kiss?
definitely not. It's actually the polar opposite.
So you wouldn't kiss me right now?
No.
Are you sure?
I would not.
You got a bit of something growing on your lip.
No, it's just peach.
What is it?
No, it's just peach.
No, I think,
no,
Mike,
no.
I think if you really worked on it, you know, give it a couple weeks advance, you could have a pretty stellar peach fuzz mustache. Like I see it right there.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Even you, Mike, have a mustache.
Oh yeah.
Ed, why didn't you keep a mustache? You were growing out a beard, but then you shaved it all off.
People said my mustache.
Are you a wuss?
Just wait. I'm not a wuss. People said my mustache looked nice, but when I looked at myself in the mirror, it wasn't the same Ed that I usually looked at.
That's the purpose of the stash, is to liberate yourself from your conception of what you are.
But what if it wasn't what I was?
What if it was?
But what if it wasn't?
You didn't even try.
What is was? What is try?
This is Mustache Appreciation Week call to action. So grow out a beard, and then the first week of March, shave that beard off, but save the stash. And wear whatever you want to embody the stash that is you.